You guys loved my Emirates review so much that I'm now here to review Japan Airlines. I recently traveled with my sister to Japan via American Airlines. However, they are a code-share airline with Japan Airlines, so this is my review for my travels out of Japan. I left from Kansai Airport to Los Angeles International. The seating arrangement on this plane was 2-4-2, so my sister and I had an entire row of 2 seats to ourselves. This is my example of the legroom, which I thought was pretty spacious. Again, this is just the economy class section, and I did feel like the rows were spacious. Our seats were also pretty wide and comfortable. These are all the little spots behind the chair in front of you that you can store belongings. This is my sister giving you an example of all of the things that she tucked away in those little storage areas. They come around and give you a blanket, a pillow, and headphones. And I don't know why, but I was mesmerized by these windows. They dimmed instead of had shades, which I thought was cool. They can go completely dark and then completely light. This is my sister demonstrating safety. Make sure you buckle up. There was a lot of privacy on this plane. All those screens are on and you can't even see them. Something I love about the Japanese culture is that they do value privacy, so this was very stress-free, no anxiety, thinking that anyone was watching my screen. Here's the seats, very wide, the windows are very big, and then my sister demonstrating more safety. They also had these cute little exercise videos that you can watch while you're sitting in your chair. I set myself up to watch Disney's Wish, and then we took off. The view was a little bit smoggy the higher we got, so there wasn't much to see. Now, when the person leaned back in front of me, I couldn't really see my screen, so I tilted it up, especially because there was a privacy screen on it. They came around with little hand towels, and that came around with their first drink. So my sister got a beer, and I got a Sprite because I wasn't feeling too good. And then these little green snack packs. And then I got a beer on the second round of drinks, and that was right before they came around to serve the meal. They gave us these menus to pick which item we wanted. You just point to it. This is what we got, and then pause to read for ingredients. I loved that they provided an ingredient list. Here is an example of some of the movie options that you can watch on board. They had quite a few, which I was impressed by. The cabin gets very dark when they dim the lights, so when I woke up to only 2 hours left, I had no idea. I slept so well. The second meal they came around with was not a big hit with me. Pause to read this ingredient list. Here's an example of how dark the windows can get and how light they can get. Overall, I was really comfortable. I slept really well, and the first meal was great. The second meal, not so much. Another decent review. I highly recommend Japan Airlines.